Good, happy Wednesday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First step, DHS, 4 operations underway in New Hampshire, 1 underway in Massachusetts. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Siobhan Lopez.
A state police cruiser and multiple unmarked vehicles could be seen at a property on Main Street in Plaistow for several hours. Neighbors who did not want to speak on camera say they have seen a lot of foot traffic coming and going from that address. Homeland Security Investigations confirms it is involved with the police activity. A spokesperson says, in part, Homeland Security Investigations with Plaistow Police and some additional federal law enforcement partners conducted a law enforcement operation in Plaistow today. There is no threat to the public connected to this enforcement action. HSI confirms other communities are involved, including Salem, Londonderry, Exeter, and Haverhill, Massachusetts. In Exeter, investigators could be seen inside 55 Portsmouth Avenue. The sign on the door reads Oakworks Therapy, LLC. While HSI would not go into the nature of the investigation, both the Plaistow and Exeter addresses have advertisements on Backpage.com, a website that has been the focus of congressional hearings accused of profiting from human trafficking. An HSI spokesperson says as this is an ongoing criminal investigation, no further information is being released at this time. Reporting in Exeter, Siobhan Lopez, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. We will keep you updated on this as more information will probably come into our newsroom. This is still a developing story. For more years, Boston re-elects Marty Walsh as mayor. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
And for the first time in a generation, big employers and global leaders are choosing Boston. They choose Boston because every day across our city, we choose Boston. Every student, every worker, every senior, every family, every nonprofit, every business, one way or another, makes a decision. This is the place for us. This is the city we believe in. This is where we should chase our dreams. It's the hope and the faith behind all of those choices and the hard work behind all of those dreams that makes Boston so great and drives me forward every single day. Today, I am more determined than ever to make Boston a city where everyone's dream can come true. A city at a hub of opportunity for every single individual in every single neighborhood. A city for all of us. That's what the next 4 years is all about.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Congratulations to Mayor Marty Walsh for winning the election. Maine utility restoring power to last of storm victims. Crews are restoring power to the last of the customers left in the dark by a powerful fall storm more than a week ago. The storm peaked in the early morning of October 30th, leaving nearly 500,000 homes and businesses without power in Maine. The state's two main power companies said there were only about 400 customers left without power Tuesday night. Hundreds of crews have worked to restore power around the state. Central Maine Power is reporting on its website that more than half of the remaining outages are in Lincoln County. There also were still more than 100 outages remaining in Cumberland County on Tuesday night. Democratic Ralph Northam elected governor of Virginia. Virginia Democratic Lieutenant Governor Ralph Northam has won the race for governor of that state on Tuesday, defeating Republican Ed Gillespie and dealing a blow to the GOP nationwide, especially to President Donald Trump. And congratulations to Governor Ralph Northam. De Blasio easily wins re-election as New York City mayor. Mayor Bill de Blasio cruised to re-election on Tuesday, fending off token opponents to win a second term as leader of the nation's largest city. De Blasio, a Democrat, easily defeated Republican state lawmaker Nicole of Staten Island and several third-party candidates. Speaking to supporters at an election night party at the Brooklyn Museum, de Blasio pledged to make New York the finest city in America, promising to increase investments in pre-kindergarten and affordable housing, to put body cameras on all police officers, and to fight for more money to fix the subway system. First elected 4 years ago, de Blasio emerged as a national leader in the progressive politics, but his administration often found itself bogged down in funds with Governor Andrew Cuomo, a fellow Democrat, and investigation into the campaign donation and pay-to-pay politics. De Blasio is the first Democrat to win re-election as New York mayor since Ed Koch 32 years ago. Even though Democrats outnumbered Republicans in the city by a 6-to-1 ratio, his toughest opponent on Tuesday, Maltkins, had called him ineffective. Third-party candidates in the race included independent Bo Dilt and a former detective. The 56-year-old mayor has vowed that in his second term he will expand pre-K kindergarten, 3-year-olds, and increase investments in affordable housing. He also has promised to continue to speak out for the city's immigrant and minority communities and be a vocal critic of President Donald Trump, reminding his supporters the upcoming anniversary of Trump's election, he noted Tuesday's Democratic governor wins in New Jersey and Virginia. He said America got a little fairer tonight. America got a little bluer tonight. Let's cheer so they can hear you in New Jersey. Let's cheer so they can hear you in Virginia. De Blasio said New York City had sent a message to the Republican president. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you back here later on today. Goodbye, everyone.